Tonight, it's essentially a rematch round of the Frenzy. Several do-overs this week, but this time, it's for the right to advance. Let's fly. We're at the Indian Creek Cheerleaders. It's week 12 of Friday Football Frenzy, and it starts.
This is Friday Football Frenzy.
Our thanks to Indian Creek. Hey, good evening. Welcome to Week 12 of Friday Football Frenzy, where the tournament divides and conquers. 6A moves on to the regional round tonight, and the other 5 classes handing out sectional trophies. But we'll begin with a much-talked-about HTSN Game of the Week. Tonight, you saw it live on Hometown Sports and News. 4th-ranked Southfork, 3rd-ranked Cedar Grove. Huge crowd in Johnson County. The student section of CG was alive. Blackout conditions tonight. As our pregame show took, it was a lot of fun tonight. Cedar Grove, scoring on their opening drive. Wing T, it's Max Norris, 5-yard score. Trojans up 7-0. Second quarter, now 14-0. When Southport answers, Luke Johnson rolls out. Airs it out to Tim Jewell, 45-yard touchdown, so the Cardinals are within 7. Third quarter, Cedar Grove then starts to open things up. Back to Max Norris. Great blocking and gone. 22 yards out. Trojans extend the lead to 28-7. And then senior quarterback Luke Calvert doing his thing. Then I watched a little pump fake. The toss into Devin Hensley. 30-yard score. They pulled away after that. Cedar Grove gets it done. 56-14. Their 3rd straight regional championship. Greg Rakestraw with Eric Moore after.
That was a good football team we beat tonight. Being undefeated all year is a tough thing to do, and I take my hat off to Southfork and Coach Peoples. They've come a long way, and they're going to continue to be a great team. I think he's really got it rolling now. But for the Trojans, it's our 3rd region in a row. We've went all over the state and Ohio playing this year. We're a little bit beat up. We just got to suck it up and try to get one more game out of us, and then we can think happy thoughts after that.
Thanks, Coach Moore. So Cedar Grove advances to semi-state. Now they need an opponent. Would they get either Warren Central or an inspired bunch at Pike? Right on cue. Here's Jason Spells.
Derek Moyer's back on the sideline for the Pike Red Devils. Coach Moyer's forced to miss the sectional championship. His team knocking off perennial power Ben Davis a week ago. Warren Central in the crosshairs tonight. This one got interesting in the second half. Warriors down Jeff George to Zach Gegner. Dub C up 14-7 heading and to the 4th. Pike came out strong in the quarter. 2 touchdowns, including this 1-yard plunge by quarterback Brent Lyles. Red Devils take a 7-point lead with less than 5 minutes to go. Warriors, though, once again going to the air. George finding Darius Lee. We're all knotted up at 21. Pike with a chance to answer back, but Lyles flushed from the pocket. The Red Devil QB committing a cardinal sin, lofting the ball up for grabs. Warrior Mykelty Williams comes down with it, and with 7 seconds remaining, kicker Maximiliano Hernandez boosts the 26-yarder for the win. Warren Central 24, Pike 21.
Well, we ain't pretty, but we're gritty, and that's kind of how we are. It's a neat group of kids for that. They never give up on themselves.
It's the Warriors' first regional title since 2009. From the Northwest side, I'm Jason Spells for Friday Football Frenzy.
Jason, thanks. One more from 6A. 6th-ranked Carmel going north to take on Fort Wayne Carroll. Another impressive showing by the Hounds tonight. Big play early here. Quarterback Isaac James, the long pass to Jason Baldridge. He reels it in for the score. Carmel up 7-0. Then it's the defense stepping up with the big play. Carroll going for the long ball. Mitch Davis, though, right there with the interception. That would lead to another quick score. Tobias Watkins takes the handoff, powers in for the TD. Carmel rolls to the 38-7 win. The Greyhounds will host Penn next week's semi-state. Again, the other 5 classes playing their sectional finals tonight. Cathedral had a chance to win their first 5A trophy tonight, and yet another chapter in the long history of Roncalli and Chittard. In fact, for the first time in 13 years, they're meeting in the sectionals. Dave Merritt has more.
The Irish wasted no time in putting points on the board. 21 unanswered points in the first quarter. In the second, it continued. Caleb Cross jogs it in for 7. A series later, Evan Christopher's turn. The Irish just pounding the ground. Venton Curry runs this one in. A 42-0 halftime lead turns into a 56-13 Cathedral win. Over at Lawrence North, the Roncalli-Chittard rivalry. The Trojans D took the main stage. A team effort here sacks Roncalli's Cam Smock. The very next play, Noah Schrader with the sack. Chittard would hold the Rebels to just 8 points.
Yes, baby, yes!
Winning this one 28-8 and taking home the hardware.
We got a game next week. We got to stay focused and be ready to go.
Dave Marin, Friday Football Frenzy.
Dave, thanks. Parochial Indianapolis Lutheran hosting 5th-ranked South Putnam in the sectional 46 championship game. Game tied to start the second half, and one play changed the entire game. Which South Putts Lucas Lorient breaks free, 91-yard score. Nobody can catch him. And South Putt goes on to win it 42-28. They'll get Eastern Hancock in the regional next Friday. Plenty of great storylines to follow in the sectional finals. How about conference rivals playing for a title, and an undefeated season was on the line tonight. Brad Brown made the trip to Hancock County for that one. Brad.
Dave, thanks. We're talking about New Pal and Mount Vernon. Last season, MV won the sectional, including a win over the Dragons in the first round. This season, New Pal is 11-0, and they beat the Marauders just 3 weeks ago for a conference title. We started right there with the pregame. You want weird? They got weird. It's the students there at New Pal. What's not weird? That'd be New Pal QB Blake Luker, one of the best in the state, and he showed why quickly. First drive, first score. Luker to Nolan Goodell for the easy one, 7-0. New Pal, by the way, the student section had baby powder found on sale today, somewhere at the dollar store perhaps. Again, Luker to Goodell. Strong finish this time, though. 46 yards on that touchdown. And later the Dragons offense would make it 3 for 3 to start it off, and they had it going on with James Young running it in for the score, part of a 33-0 win. They will be Chittard's opponent in the 4A regional. That game will be at New Pal next week. Now let's jump to Class 2A. Ritter was state runner-up last year and beat Speedway in the sectional semis. The Raiders and the Plugs again tonight, this time for the sectional title. Over at Marion, high-octane offense, the story in this one. Ritter QB Jake Purica chasing state history. This touchdown pass to Tommy Waits, middle of the third quarter, tied the state career record at number 131 early in the fourth to Jake Hagan. Most career touchdown passes. Congrats to Jake Purica, and congrats to the Raiders as well. They get it done tonight. 35-10 the final. They need an opponent for next week, and Dave has that one.
That's right. 2A sectional 38 tonight. 4th-ranked Cecina at Shenandoah. Pair of 9-2 teams. Cecina gets on the board first. Quarterback Nolan Ayers finds Trent Wilson at the 19-yard score, make it 6-0 Cecina. Then later, Rocky Leffler takes the shuffle pass, goes 9 yards for the score, as Cecina wins at 46-14. So Ritter at Cecina next week in the 2A regional. Coming up, we take to the sky for more sectional finals. Flylights are next, plus the Pacers back in action, looking for a perfect half dozen when the frenzy continues right here at RTV Center. You know, by this time of the year, we've racked up enough frequent flyer points to get first-class service. Sectional championships, no different. So, with the help of our pilot, Tony Scott, we present Week 12 of our Friday Football Frenzy Flylight.
We begin high above Indian Creek, winners of 8 straight, and just in time to catch the end of Brendan Smith's 67-yard touchdown run. The game is on in Trafalgar.
It's all a part of 3A Sectional 30 as Indian Creek hosts Garen Catholic, as both schools are trying to win their 3rd sectional championship in the last 4 years.
Garen fights back on 3rd and 9. Junior quarterback Matt Labus finds Casey Virgin for the 17-yard gain. Then the two connect again as Labus threads the needle for a 21-yard touchdown. Golden Eagles up 10-7.
So not only is this a sectional championship game, but apparently it's also a head game as well. You came up with this idea.
Yes, I did. Yeah, we do it all for my brother out there, number 33.
I thought I had more hair than this. Oh, well.
2 heads are better than 1 for the Braves as Nick Brown goes back to Smith for the 12-yard score, but it's not enough. Garen advances 24-20. We head northeast, where the W stands for Whiteland, as the Warriors host Floyd Central in 5A Sectional 14. And Floyd Central with the comeback, Gabriel Kennedy with a 2-yard touchdown. We're tied at 20.
History lesson for those schools who have artificial turf. Occasionally when you come off, you've got to have your cleats clean because there's mud out there. See, the grass here at Whiteland, it's real. It is spectacular.
Whiteland digs out from there. Senior quarterback Donnie Richard with a 2-yard keeper, followed by Shaw Cloud's 37-yard score. Celebration is on at Gatorade Bath for Darren Fisher. And a trophy for the Warriors. 41-20.
We've had some really good teams that have run into some other teams that have been a little better than we were that night. We've lost some really close tournament games over these past few years, and this one does definitely feel good. Yes,
Good luck next week.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And we're on to next week for another Friday Football Frenzy. Flylights.
Also, it's Garen getting the sectional 29 winner between Rebuff for Tri-West. Mick Rossler in his first year with Rebuff looking to lead the Braves to their first sectional title. Rebuff not wasting any time. Aaron Banks hitting Jack Roberts over the middle. Braves up 21-7 in the second. Rebuff then going in ground. At that point, Levante Bellamy outruns everybody. Braves win 42-21. They'll go to Garen next week. All a part of Week 12 of Friday Football Frenzy. Bunch of good stuff here tonight. NBA